My mother had an uncle named Albert. He was quite an unusual person. Some people thought he was a genius, but others said that he was completely crazy because he spent his time doing the most useless things, like raising insects, counting stars, or building weird, useless machines in his workshop. He could stay in that workshop day and night. Sometimes you'd hear him cussing, and other times he'd burst into wild laughter. They say that one day, he even came very close to blowing the whole place up. People told stories that he had traveled to all sorts of marvelous places when he was young. He often boasted that he'd been to South America, Africa, and even as far as the Great Wall of China. My mother says that he mostly traveled in his head. No matter what, and in spite of the fact that he got angry sometimes, Uncle Albert was awfully nice, and kids thought that he was a great storyteller. He wrote everything down in a big notebook full of photos, his stories as well as his experiments. He was very proud of his book, which he called his secret album, and you never saw him without it. My mother thinks that this notebook was lost, or that maybe it's somewhere up in the attic, but she doesn't think that things like that from the past are very important. But if you're lucky enough to find it one day, be careful. Just remember that Uncle Albert was quite an unusual person.
Well, well, well. Finally a visit, and none too soon. After all these years, I was beginning to think that this book was going to rot up in the attic. There's no time to lose, Swabby. You've discovered the album, and I'm going to tell you a secret. Inside it, there's a treasure that's very well hidden. You're going to have to use all the tools, objects, and animals in this album to find it. Okay, now, it's all up to you. But watch out, there are dangers along the way. Good luck all the same. Now help! 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 Oh, hi there. Am I glad to see you? My name is Tom. I've been closed up in this book for years. Albert is so absent-minded that he forgot me inside here with the treasure. If you find it, I'll finally be able to escape. Please save me. Luckily, I know this album like the back of my hand, so I'll be able to help you. Just click on the whistle that's on this page. Oh, good. Well, now, whenever you need help, all you have to do is click on the whistle that just appeared below. Now, before leaving this page, move the pebble onto the black background just to the side of this book. I think you'll need it. Good. Oh, now, good luck to you. And hey, don't forget, if you need any help, click on the whistle. Most of the photos in this album have been eaten by woodlice. As you can see here, 2 photos are missing. One of a frog and one of a pebble. Take the camera and try to find them. And to complete the album and find the treasure, you'll have to go to all the pages. Oh, I forgot. To move around in the book, you have to use the bookmarks at the tops and at the bottoms of the pages. Well, you just got the camera ready to use. When you click on the image of it below the book, it recharges for the next picture. Once you see the caption appear next to the image, you know you've successfully taken the photo of the object or animal.
Do you want help? Well, there is a frog hidden on this page, but alas, I can't remember exactly where. Look for it, and don't forget to take its photo.
Well, I've managed to raise a bunch of curious little creatures in this book. I've noted everything about their behavior, and I've learned their languages as well. Yeah, but enough of this chit-chat. There's work to be done. There's a secret door hidden in these pages. You have to try to find the door, and also the code that will allow you to open it.
Do you want help? Pine cone. Yeah, a pine cone. Pine cone, yes! That's certainly what you need to find. A pine cone. Take its photo and place it here. Do you want help? Most of the objects and animals in this album can be moved from one page to another. You just have to place them on the left or the right of the book on the black background.
There's a secret passage that leads to the laboratory, where you can analyze lots of things and do some amazing experiments. To get to it, you first have to push back the stones, but you won't be able to do it without some help. You'll find a tool in a chest in this laboratory that is dangerous but necessary for opening certain pages. But this chest is locked. It absolutely has to be opened, and it's up to you to find out how. During my many travels, I took a lot of extraordinary photos, especially when I crossed Egypt during the war. But as you can see, these photos have disappeared. To find the money, you first have to go to the desert. There's an easy way to get there from this page. Try to find it, and then come back here to replace the missing photos. Oh, bravo, Swabby. You're getting close to your goal. But now you need to take 2 new photos. One of flowers and one of brimstone. It's gonna take a bit of effort. All the same.
Albert drew this map. Perhaps it'll help you find the desert.
As expected, the dromedary has taken you across the pages of the desert. And here, there's a secret mechanism that will let you get into the mummy's tomb. Can you find it? Oh, congratulations! You found the secret passageway that leads to the sarcophagus. The mummy you have to photograph must be inside, but scorpions are protecting it, keeping you from opening up the sarcophagus. Now, there's a way to make them disappear. Come on, it's your turn to find out how. The flame you just lit with the end of your cursor will only last a certain time. When it goes out, you can relight it by clicking on the image of fire just below the book.
Do you want help? Scorpions protect the mummy and won't let you open the sarcophagus. If you can make them disappear, the sarcophagus will open like magic. Well, you can't take the scorpion without gloves, because it can sting you.
Here, I'm going to give you a strange and perilous mission. Bring a photo of a dragon onto this page. Not that it will be easy to find. Old folks say that this animal lives on a faraway planet. So, you better get ready for a long trip. You need to bring a photo of the champion of the album onto this page. Go on to the racetrack. You can organize some competitions to see who's the winner of all categories. Once you've found this champion, place its photo on this page. A surprise is waiting for you. Well done. Here you are in the laboratory. You can make all kinds of observations and do all kinds of amazing experiments here. Bring the animals and objects from the album in, one by one. When you place them on the plate at the bottom of the screen, you'll set off the analyzer, which will give you some very important clues that will help you solve certain mysteries. You can also do some pretty strange experiments. But to avoid any unpleasant surprises, handle the flasks with care.
Analysis of object in progress. Click on the blinking button in order to get the results of the analysis. Analysis of object in progress. Click on the blinking button in order to get the results of the analysis. Analysis of object in progress. Click on the blinking button in order to... Analysis of object in progress. Click on the blinking button in order to get the results of the analysis.
The storeroom leads to the cellar, and it's down in the darkness of the cellar that mice like to hide. And that's lucky for you, Swabby, because your goal is to come back to the page with a photo of a mouse. Good luck! Now, here you can organize races. Place an animal in each box and press on the gun to give the signal for them to start. Keep the winner for the next race with a new animal. Do this again as many times as necessary. As soon as you know the champion of all the races, you can take its photo. On this page, you will find something that is absolutely essential for getting to the treasure. But in order to get it, you're gonna have to show how well you can observe things. Click on the papers to start, and pay attention to my suggestions. Good luck! Pay close attention to the notes played by the flute. Now it's your turn to play the same notes. Now you can play the next page. Pay close attention to the notes played by the flute. Now it's your turn to play the same notes. Oh, you played the wrong note. Click on the page to start over. Pay close attention to the notes played by the flute. Now it's your turn to play the same notes. Now you can play the next page. Pay close attention to the notes played by the flute. Now it's your turn to play the same notes. Now you can play the next page. Pay close attention to the notes played by the flute. Now it's your turn to play the same notes. Now you can play the next page. Pay close attention to the notes played by the flute. Now it's your... Oh, you played the wrong note. Click on... Pay close attention to the notes played by the flute. Now it's your turn to play the same notes. Whoa, a change of scene. Well, this is quite a switch from the soft music. Hurry, hurry, help the wood lice reach their goal without getting smashed. By munching the wrapper in the center of the page, they'll unveil the thing you need to get to the treasure. I told you these little guys will be useful one of these days.
Goodbye, and promise me you'll come back.